The Lakshmi Rising yoga teacher curriculum was very holistic in its approach. I felt that the concept of yoga was presented in so many different forms, coming from a more esoteric lineage and then just more the practical Western approach, and coming together to form just such a beautiful understanding of the practice. And there was also a lot of time for personal exploration, for ritual, which was something that was very important to me in tuning into a yoga teacher training, because I feel like that's such a huge part of yoga, and not something that was offered in so many other trainings.
The Lakshmi Rising yoga training curriculum is amazing. It's very intense. I think the word is, it's very potent. So you do a lot of yoga. You learn a lot about yoga, and it's a journey. So you go through a lot with it. It's a beautiful journey, and you go through a process here where you delve into yourself, and you learn more about yoga, about what it means to be a yogi, and how to become a teacher that can then bring it back out and share what you've learned with other people. So a lot of you wake up and you do a lot of asana, 2-hour asana, and then you learn a lot about yoga. You do an asana lab, so your body's working and your mind is also working with all the information that you learn. I've learned so many meditation techniques that were great here. I'm definitely gonna do some at home every day now.
The Lakshmi Rising curriculum was great. It was everything I needed and everything I didn't know I needed. It really focused on anatomy, which was something that was very important to me. Just to know the ins and outs of how the body works and how my body should look while I'm doing poses. So it was very thorough.
The Lakshmi Rising yoga teacher training curriculum I found was very unique. It includes elements that I don't think you can find in traditional yoga teachers training, and all of the ancient wisdom that most people are not familiar with. We really got into all of it and expanded out into some supporting education that I think really is inspired by the setting that we're in.
The Lakshmi Rising yoga teacher training curriculum was way more than I was expecting. It just seems to dive into so many different aspects of yoga, some of which I wasn't even aware of before, and I just feel like everything from the asana to the spiritual development and just understanding the history a little bit, it was this beautiful introduction that I'm so eager to dive more into, and it created a beautiful opportunity to just be introduced and sit with it for a while here. It was great. It was amazing.
The Lakshmi Rising yoga teacher training curriculum is incredibly comprehensive. We learned about every aspect of yoga, and that includes all the 8 limbs of the sutras of Patanjali, so the meditation, the pranayama, and of course the asanas. And even more than that, we learned about the business of yoga, we learned about mantras, we learned about loving ourselves and caring for ourselves and caring for others. And another big part is learning how to self-heal. And Liz was phenomenal. She took us on a journey from the day we started the training until today. And I think the transformation is incredible.
So my thoughts about the Lakshmi Rising curriculum, I really think it's a great place to find beautiful insights about yourself, and your way to interact with others. Mainly here, I had a lot of revelations about where I want to go in my life, and I'm actually on the right path. And there are a lot of things that brought me here. I followed the omens, and I know that I just need to go in this direction, and this training really helped me to confirm this.